Well, this video might be a little rough because there's only two major changes that I did to my Springtrap suit, and they're only to the legs, nothing else. But I wanted to post something. I haven't posted for so long, and I wanted to post something, I just didn't know what. But I guess I'll just do this. What else can I do? So, howdy do, ladies and gentlemen. Well, actually, I've already introduced the video enough, so I don't really have to say that anymore. Yep, this video is definitely gonna be rough. Alright, so here I am giving you my, well, latest update on my Springtrap suit, in which, like I said before, there's only two changes, and it's only to the legs. But we'll talk about them, why not? So, since I did the shoulder pads, I now made the knee pads, in which I think turned out pretty good. Like, the front looks really good, the back is a little ugly, but it's not going to be seen, like, no one's really going to be looking at the back, the knee pads. I might cover it up with something, but I don't know yet. They're not completed fully. No part of the suit is completed fully, it's still a work in progress. But the shape looks really good, and the size looks really good, so fine by me. Then the second major change that I did is, since the leg pieces only had the withering on the edges, they now have the withering on, like, the middle area, or whatever area you would call this area right here, that area. And yeah, that's all I can really say. What I do want to say is that the holes are now, like, there. It makes them look more Springtrap, I guess. And it matches up with the arms, which were the same way, where it only had the withering on the edges, and then none on, like, the middle area, but now they do. So it makes the suit, you know, like, get out of here. What was I saying? Okay, it makes the suit, like, whole. It makes the suit one, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, other than those two major changes, there's nothing much else. I haven't even started making the waist, because I don't know how to do it. Well, I do have one idea on how I could potentially do it, or how I'm probably am going to be doing it. I haven't tried it yet, but I will. I will. But currently, what you're seeing is what I have right now. But don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. I am not done with the Springtrap suit. Like I said, he's a work in progress. I'm still going to be working on him, and I still want to work on him. He's not done. And after I'm done with the waist, the fun part will happen. Or in this case, it will be like the second part, which is the fun part. In which, after I'm done doing the carcass or the shell of the suit, I could then start making the other stuff. For example, like, well, making these holes like actual holes instead of just the cuts on the fabric. Making this guy, well, no longer be a yellow rabbit and then be a green rabbit, because that's what Springtrap is. He's a green rabbit. Well, it was originally yellow, but not anymore. And then, like, you know, paint the inside so it's not white. Maybe, like, make these more sturdy so they don't rip further. Make the endoskeleton. Make the human flesh underneath. Do the head, the grabbers, and the stompers. And many other stuff that I might decide to include in my Springtrap suit. So that he looks more like this. Or kind of, because the Funko figure isn't super accurate, but I did use it as a reference because it gave me a good 3D look on how everything should look. Yeah. Man, this video is all over the place. Yeah, but again, that's all I've done. So stay tuned again. But stay tuned for Springtrap, but also for other stuff. For example, like how I maybe mentioned somewhere, maybe like, yeah, on the post I mentioned of the screenplay that I'm working on for my new short horror film, which is in progress, or is in the process of being made. Kind of. Well, after I'm done with the screenplay. But, yeah. So this is all I have to say. I'm basically just repeating myself again. So, yeah. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all later. Have a good day. Goodbye.